Hello all, welcome to the course. In this course, we will be studying interview questions related to Autosar. So this is the agenda. So in this course, we will be discussing first the Autosar basics. So in this, I'll be giving Autosar introduction, why this standard was evolved and what is its use case. Then I'll be discussing about Autosar layered architecture, how different modules interact with each other. Then we will discuss about the configuration classes and interfaces in Autosar. Then we will discuss the Autosar methodology, conformance classes, and certain migration strategies. Then in RTE module, we will discuss how your RTE makes your application independent of your BSW module. Then we will discuss about different RTE entities like ports, software components, runnables, interfaces, in interfaces, sender receiver, and client server interface. Then we will discuss about the startup and shutdown sequence of an ECU. Then in ECM module, we will discuss about fixed and flexible ECM. Then we will discuss the various ECM states like startup phase, shutdown phase, up phase, sleep phase. Then in BSWM module, we'll be understanding what is a mode user, mode manager, and then we will discuss the mode arbitration and the mode control process. And we will also see some configurations related to BSWM module. Then in diagnostics, we will be covering the DEM and the DCM module. In DEM, we will be covering topics like events, DTCs, operation cycles, memory, faults. In DCM, we will be covering the three submodules of DCM, that is DSL, DSD, DSP, and we will also discuss certain configuration related to these modules. Then we will discuss about the CAN-TP module and the flow control process. Then we will discuss about the UDS protocol, various services and NRCs for them. Then we will discuss the OBD protocol and the need for it. Then we will discuss the NVM module for the memory stack. We will see the flow of read and write instructions in memory stack. And we will read about the basic storage blocks. And lastly, I'll be covering CAN protocol. So in this, information regarding CAN will be there. And I'll keep on adding more topics for other BSW modules and also for embedded C. So if you have any queries or any topics that you need, you can always reach out to me and let me know.